A little girl saves a lost boy in the wild. 15 years later, he's a billionaire CEO searching for her. 1. Lost in the wilderness. The wind howled through the towering pines as 7-year-old Evan stumbled over the gnarled roots of the forest floor. His tiny hands were scratched, his legs were shaking, and his throat was dry from screaming for help. The last thing he remembered was chasing a butterfly while his parents set up camp. Now, the sun was setting, and fear clawed at his chest. Then, through the thickening dusk, a soft voice called out. "Hey! Are you okay?" A girl, maybe his age, stood at the edge of a clearing. Her tangled brown hair framed a dirt-smudged face, but her green eyes were bright with concern. She held a half-eaten granola bar, which she promptly handed to him. "I'm Lily," she said, wrapping a small but firm hand around his. "Come with me. I know the way." Evan didn't hesitate. Through the darkened trees, she led him with unwavering confidence, whispering reassurances. Finally, they emerged onto a familiar trail, and within minutes, flashlights flickered in the distance. Evan's mother's sobs of relief filled the air as she embraced him. But when he turned to thank Lily, she was gone. 2. A life transformed. 15 years later, Evan Carter stood in front of a room full of reporters. The boy who was once lost in the woods was now the CEO of Carter Innovations, a billion-dollar tech company. His face graced magazines, and his name was synonymous with success. But none of it mattered. Not really. Because Evan had never forgotten the girl with the green eyes. For years, he searched, through school records, missing persons reports, even knocking on doors in the small town near the forest where he'd been lost. But it was like she had vanished. Until one day, fate intervened. 3. An unexpected encounter. It was a bitterly cold December evening when Evan stopped at a small coffee shop in the outskirts of Chicago. The line was long, but a familiar voice caught his attention. "No charge, ma'am," the barista said. "Your kindness is enough." He turned. A young woman stood at the counter, dressed in a worn coat, her hair pulled into a messy ponytail. She was handing a cup of hot chocolate to a homeless man with a smile, one that sent a shock of recognition through Evan's entire body. Lily. His heart pounded as he stepped closer. "Lily?" She turned, startled. Her green eyes met his, and for a moment, it was as if time collapsed. I don't think we've met," she said hesitantly. "You saved me," he said, his voice thick with emotion. 15 years ago. In the woods. Recognition flickered across her face, followed by something softer, wariness. "Oh. That was you?" She laughed lightly. "I was just a kid. I didn't think you'd remember. I never forgot." His voice cracked. "I've been looking for you." 4. Full circle. Over steaming cups of coffee, Lily shared her story. Life had been tough. She had grown up in foster care, worked multiple jobs, and put herself through school. She never had much, but she always found joy in helping others. Evan listened, his heart twisting. She had saved him once, now, it was his turn. A week later, Lily received a letter. It came in an elegant envelope, embossed with the Carter Innovations logo. Inside was a handwritten note. "Lily. 15 years ago, you saved me. Today, I want to return the favor. You once showed me kindness without expecting anything in return. Now, I want to invest in the kindness you bring to the world. Inside, you'll find a check to help you follow your dreams, no strings attached. But more importantly, there's a job offer at my foundation. Because people like you deserve to change the world. With gratitude. Evan Carter." Tears streamed down Lily's face as she held the letter close. 15 years ago, she had led a lost boy out of the woods. Today, he had found her, and given her a new path forward. 5. The power of kindness. Lily accepted the job, and together, she and Evan worked to build a foundation dedicated to helping underprivileged children, offering them opportunities, education, and, most of all, hope. Because sometimes, a single act of kindness can change a life. And sometimes, it comes back to you in ways you never imagined.